Prince William will one day take on Prince Charles' title of Prince of Wales and Duke of Cornwall when he succeeds the Queen on the throne. But the removal of Her Majesty as head of state of Barbados means the Duke of Cambridge will miss out on the chance of bearing the title of Prince of the realm. Speaking from Bridgetown, ITV royal editor Chris Shipp said, "Monday when we were here, this was a realm. The Queen was head of state. When Prince Charles arrived he was a prince of the realm, he was the future king of Barbados. It all changed on Monday night. Barbados is the first realm in 40 years to make the transition from realm to a republic, and despite the removal of Her Majesty as its head of state, it will remain a member of the Commonwealth. This is not the first time senior members of the royal family are forced to renounce titles because of historic changes. 1,530,380 Charles, and subsequently William, both missed out on bearing extra ducal titles inherited from the German side of the royal family. The Prince of Wales' great-grandfather Gerga V was forced into the heartbreaking decision to give up his family titles to show his full support to the British public during World War I. Under a letters patent issued shortly before the birth of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert's first child in 1841, all firstborn sons of the sovereign were entitled to use the titles of Duke of Saxony and Prince of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. Royal expert Lydia Starbuck noted Victoria's grandson gave up the titles in 117, as war raged between three heirs of the British monarch. Ms. Starbuck said, "There was one big problem for the ruling dynasty. People liked him, they could see they were working hard, they could see their commitment to the people. But they were called Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, a German name, and the enemy of Britain in the First World War was Germany. The German origins of George family, of Queen Mary's family, she was Mary of Teck, began to become too problematic to ignore as the conflict came to its apogee. In 117, George took the decision to renounce all his German titles, to renounce all the German titles of his relatives, and to change the name of his ruling house. It was just too German to survive. The last royal family member to hold the title of Duke of Saxony and Prince of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha was the Queen's uncle, King Edward VIII, who was invested as Prince of Wales in 111. Despite the loss of these titles, Prince William will one day be able to boast the additional titles of Earl of Chester, Duke of Cornwall, Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Lord of the Isles, Baron of Renfrew, and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland.